very much for the strong messages, our dear Deputy Presidents. And in a special way, I want to salute our female Deputy Presidents for having that extra touch, the musical touch. You see, they say being extraordinary does not take so much, it only takes that extra. So I salute you. Fellow Ugandans here with us today, and those watching us from afar, I salute you and I thank you for standing strong amidst all these challenges. It has not been a very easy year, but the Almighty Lord has been with us, and I'm sure God is going to continue being with us, making us overcome all the challenges. Friends, you all have witnessed the brutality that we as a nation have been going through, not only the National Unity Platform, but all the people of Uganda. But for us as a National Unity Platform and People Power, as you know, ever since we announced to politically challenge General Museveni for the presidency, there's been untold brutality. We have seen murders of innocent Ugandans, from the days of murdering Yasin Kauma, Rita, Dani Cheyune, Mutiabule, and even recently when more than 100 Ugandans were murdered in cold blood by the police and the military, and other gun-wielding individuals that are not in any uniform, not police, not the military. We've seen abductions. Many of our colleagues are still missing, the likes of John Bosco Chibarama and others that did not get the opportunity to be known. We've seen arrests. Many of our colleagues are in prisons and other illegal incarcerations. We pray for them, we stand in solidarity with them. Many of our colleagues are in hospital, nursing wounds of police and military brutality. I want to send my condolences to the families of the many Ugandans that have been murdered by the state. Some years ago, the NRM Secretary General, Honorable Kasule Lumumba, said it in a mouth that the state will kill your children. The state has not stopped killing your children. The state continues to kill our children, continues to kill our mothers, our fathers, innocent citizens of Uganda. We condemn that in the strongest terms, and we assure them that we shall not relent, we shall not give up, we shall fight until we are free. I also want to reiterate it, that there has been a constant target on my life as an individual and on the lives of the people in my close working circle. As you all have noticed, there was a journalist that was covering events that are happening around me that was targeted and shot on close range with a rubber bullet, the one Moses Bwayo. We thank God that his life was not lost. The police targeted my close working comrade and music producer, Dan Magic. They shot him with a tear gas canister in close range and shattered his face. We thank God that doctors did all that is possible to recover what they could recover. And we thank God that Dan Magic is alive and with us today. Shameful and with no consideration, even with their fellow men and women in uniform, they attacked the head of my security team, a police officer called Afande Kato, who was attached to our team for security by the Electoral Commission. And you all know what they did to his eye. few days later, still in what I believe was a target on my life, they instead got my close working ally and music partner, Nubian Lee, and hit him on the head. Now yesterday, in what I still strongly believe was a target on my life, they shot at a journalist called Kasirye Ashraf. Yesterday but one, sorry. They shot Kasirye Ashraf, and I'll shortly be giving you the details on him. Ladies and gentlemen, I must also mention that this regime is so scared, it is so panicky, that it comes and attacks every effort that relays what happens within the population. They are now targeting journalists. You all saw how an NTV journalist called Ali Mivule was beaten, and the police officer targeted him and actually, before shot at him, said collateral damage and fired at him. Another journalist called Lutaya, we left him in hospital. All they fear are the cameras. So friends, now that we know what this regime fears most, it fears the truth. Please continue exposing this regime. Journalism is not a crime. We stand in solidarity with you, the journalists, and we thank you for also being firm, not taking that nonsense. I know that you walked out on a disrespectful communication from the police and the military. And even when we become government, please never take any humiliation as journalists. You are supposed to be respected. And I also, on the same note, want to encourage all our friends, all the freelance journalists, all the social journalists, all the people